It's a great pleasure, and I feel certainly an honour to be talking to you today on this, the 73rd anniversary of the end of World War II in Europe. As far as I'm concerned, the name is Jimmy Baynes, and I'm now in my 95th year, and I remember very clearly my naval service, where eventually I finished up serving on Arctic convoys. And for me, that was a wonderful experience, along with people who had done many more than I had. But we had one thing in common, as much as we learned a lot about the Russian people, and it was a thrill indeed to stand on the shores of Russia at a time when they'd suffered so badly during the war. Their casualties amounted to millions. Many experiences, but the one I remember clearly, as far as the cola in it is concerned, was the last Russian convoy. When you leave for home, it is the most dangerous place ever. And we were trapped by a U-boat wolf pack waiting for us outside. And it was our job. I was on HMS Anguilla, part of the 19th escort group. And our job was to go outside and clear the way for the homegoing convoy, which we did, but at some cost. Prior to leaving, we'd had the pleasure of playing football against another member of the escort, HMS Goodall, beautiful ship. And we played on the frozen ground just to exercise ourselves. Time came to leave and we sailed out. And immediately there was action and mayhem and bloodshed everywhere. We lost the Goodall very quickly when she was hit by a torpedo. And we felt so sad, bearing in mind only earlier we'd been playing together. We sunk U-boat 286, which we believe was the U-boat which caused all the damage, and our escort sunk two more. And when it died down, the saddest thing of all was the Goodall hadn't sunk. She was a floating wreck, and we were ordered to sink her because she was a hazard to the homegoing convoy. Things of that nature stay firmly in my mind, and for years and years after the war, nothing very much happened until the Federation decided to award various medals which we treasure. They used to get them periodically, and the best one I ever had was a visit to the Russian embassy in 2015, when His Excellency awarded me and all the other boys there the Yushakov, which I wear with great pride. The result of all this, and many years later, you'll find that Russian convoy veterans, because of our experiences, have got a long friendship, unbreakable, unshakable, and it's permanent and will be so forever. And I'm so pleased to have had this chance to share with you my views, and I send my best wishes to you all. Thank you. I send my best wishes to you all. Nostrovia.